Hello everybody, and welcome back to another World of Tanks video. Today we are taking a look at one of my replays, and I'm in my Panther 88 on Karelia, and we're assaulting in this map mode. Now this Panther 88, that's a premium tier A German medium tank. And yeah, I've only just recently gotten this tank, so I'm still experimenting a bit with what I think is a nice position for this tank and what isn't a nice position and how I should be playing it. Now at one point in time, after about I'd say 10 matches, I thought maybe it's a good idea to play this a little bit more like a scout tank, or a slower scout tank. So that's actually what I'm going to try to do at the start of this map, get into a position where I would normally go in my light tanks. But yeah, I'm going to try and make it work with my my medium here. Now this tank does not have a great deal of armor. It's not extremely fast for a medium, but its ground resistances are quite well, or quite good. The gun it has is rather nice, I must say. It doesn't have an enormous amount of alpha damage, but it does have a rather nice rate of fire, and the penetration is good. Also the soft stats are quite nice, so the dispersion and aiming time, stuff like this. Now unfortunately I start taking hits. First shot is immediately an APCR shot, but you can actually tell it's not a gold round. Not really sure what at tier 8 actually fires APCR standard. Might be a light tank of some shape or description, but I don't think so. Now I find myself in quite a tough spot here. The problem is that the tank I'm currently using isn't a light tank, so if I were to play this map again, I probably would not go to this position in this tank, but as it is, I'm going to have to make do with this. Now when you look at the minimap, you can see a Cromwell and a Nashorn have decided to are the only thing helping out this flank. All our heavies that were at this position have decided to go to the mid-ridge and camp there. So it's basically me, a Cromwell, and now a retreating Nashorn to hold back everything here. And until that Speer Panzer 1C is dead, I can't really move, because he's keeping me permanently spotted, I think. Now he's dead, I'm going to have to wait just a little bit to poke out. And I should be unspotted right about now. So, what do we know that's over there? There's a Hellcat, there's T-29, and there's a Tiger II. Somebody has to go and try and stop them, because if they make their way around towards our camping tanks on the ridge, the problem isn't so much the tanks that go there, but rather the tanks that get spotted on that ridge line. So the enemy team can, from their base, can actually do a lot of damage. Now here I see the Tiger II. I choose not to fire because I'm not sure if there's any other tanks nearby. There I do actually take a shot and immediately fall back behind some rocks in order to dodge whatever incoming fire there might be. Now I'm unspotted again, so I know I can move forwards. Do decide to wait for a little bit just in case somebody decides to take a blind shot at me. And yeah, wait for just a bit. There's an FCM 50. FCM 50, hold on, let me check. FCM 50T, there we go. That was the name of that tank. Who's going to try and intercept this Tiger II. Now I'm quite aware that there's still a T-29 and a Hellcat missing, but I'm also aware that this FCM needs some help, and yeah, I'm the best person to do this for him. There's also an Oni making his way up the field. Could have taken a speculative shot at him, but decided to keep moving forwards instead, hoping to not be spotted in that time. Take a shot at the Tiger II. Not in too bad of a position here. The real question is if anybody else has shots at me, and by the looks of it, this T-29 is getting quite close to being able to take shots at me, and now I'm taking shots from the rear. So I need to move forwards, and need to move forwards fast. The Tiger II is currently not busy with me, or he is busy with me, but still I need to keep moving forwards, and whatever's shooting me in the ass needs to get into a position where he can no longer do so. Now, spot the Hellcat moving towards my rear. That's actually, I suspect that he's been the one who's been putting shots into my tank, but I'm not entirely sure. And now he just storms forward and... Okay. Okay. I've only got 3 health left, but he's dead. Not the most genius decision of this Hellcat. I'm not a super fast tank. And that's because I'm quite heavy for a medium. I might not have the greatest engine power, but the Hellcat moving at speed, ramming me in the back of my tank, well, that was always a trait he was going to come off worse. Now, I understand what he was trying to do, just kill me, but he could have done so just by firing his gun. So I'm a little bit perplexed at why he decided to ram me. It's also not like there's any missions or anything that he could have gotten in that tank, because it's a tank destroyer. They don't have a ramming mission, so mysteries all around for this Hellcat, but I'm not complaining. It was a kill, and after that I was able to put in another 2 shots on T-29, who was also not playing very smart. It would have been far better for him to just take me out first and then try and attack the side. That way he would not have to engage two sides at the same time, so no flanks that were being... so he would only engage enemies from one side, which is of course always better. That was what I was trying to get to. Now, I'm obviously playing very carefully here. I'm not sure where that Oni has gone. He might have gone further and might be waiting for me. And I want to make sure that when I do move forwards, there's first of all someone to support me, but also there's someone who's that I'm not instantly dead if I spot something. That's basically what I'm getting at. Now here we spot the AMX, the artillery that is, and I take a shot at them, and RNGesus decides that it's not my day to kill this artillery piece. Luckily the second shot does hit him. Now I decide not to frontally engage this Oni, that would have been a death sentence. So instead I'm going to try and make my way around, and here you notice just how painfully slow this medium tank can be. In a tank like the Cromwell or a faster medium, just in general, you would have been behind that Oni in no time. But as it is, this is not the case, so it's going to take me a while to make my way around here. And I am going to play carefully, because again, if he decides to turn his turret around, I'm pretty much done. And now I've got the flat behind of this Oni, which I put 1 shot in, and the artillery finishes him off. Now what is left? There's the Révalerie, the French Sherman, as I like to call it. There's an artillery piece here, which I'm going to try and take out as quickly as I can. First shot tracks him. Now let's see where the second shot goes. Straight into his tank, very nice. Need to make my way forwards as fast as I can, assist the team. The Révalerie is really doing a lot of damage. Luckily I've got a nice shot at him, and I was able to take him out before he was able to kill my my ally here in the Waffenträger. Now only 1 enemy tank left, and I'll spoil this. I don't get to kill him. But all in all, I'm not unhappy about this game. So let's take a look at post-game stats. So here we are on the post-game stats, and we can see that this was my ace tanker. Also we can see that this was a top gun. You could also see this of course in the battle, had 6 kills of course, but all in all I'm not unhappy about how this this game ended up, especially considering that to be honest I don't really think I played optimally. I really did get lucky at a couple of points in this game. The first point I got lucky is that I didn't get destroyed instantly when I got into that scouting position. It really wasn't a good position for me to be in. The second point where I think I got lucky is of course when the Hellcat decided to ram me instead of just shoot me and kill me that way. And of course the T-29, who for some reason decided to stop and just move on. Probably because he thought the Hellcat was going to kill me, but yeah, all in all, it was rather lucky this match. That being said, I was able to do a fair bit of damage, came third on damage done, and came first on experience earned. And the reason I got first on experience earned is because I also did over 2000 detecting damage for my team. I was the only person on that flank, and basically I did what I had to. I survived, even though I got lucky, and the team who was pretty much camping the ridgeline at the back was able to finish off a lot of targets for me. Which is one of the nice parts about this tank in general. It's not the most dangerous gun in the world, it's a bit slow, its armor is not great, but it does have a very nice view range, and its gun, although it might not have the highest DPM, does perform rather constantly. It does have a nice consistent damage output, and with high penetration and high accuracy you do put the shots where you aim them, which is of course very nice. Now, I hope you enjoyed watching this video here today, even if it was a little bit of a lucky match. And yeah, I'll see you for the next one.